what was gonna just be a simple video got really deep really fast.
The forces of light must remain. The Force will be your guide.
Ramblin' man, I'm a tumbleweed, I'm a seeker of truth.
Across the vast expanse, it wanders without aim. No destination to seek, no need for fame. Embracing each moment with a spirit untamed. In its tumbling journey, no two paths are the same. Like a tumbleweed, may I learn to let go, to release all attachments, to ebb and to flow. With each gust of wind, may I find my way. Every roll, may I seize the day.
Ancient myths, spiritual teachings, religious culture, modern fiction, cinema, we are continuously reminded of this concept that has been said to even grant us infinite bliss and even relieve us of all suffering. With a claim so bold, you might wonder, how might we obtain such a state? That's a funny thing. It's not a matter of obtaining anything. It's about letting go.
Stop trying to control everything and just let go. Let go!
Let it go.
Let it go, let it go.
Let go of everything you fear to lose.
All right, this is the last bit of daylight I have to finish this video if I'm actually gonna get uploaded tomorrow. Didn't have time to trim my beard, get dressed from work, get my contacts in. No, we're doing this off the cuff, unplanned. And I even happened to be by this gas station next to this field, next to a trash dump that happens to have this massive tumbleweed sitting in this field. Look at this thing, it's huge. So, couldn't be any more perfect. Talking about tumbleweeds with my friend here, the tumbleweed. Okay, so what was going to be a video about a tumbleweed, some random comedic type thing. It was off of a bet from a friend if I can get 2,000 views, making a video about a tumbleweed with my little channel, which would be quite the feat. Turned into a study of the philosophy of tumbleweed. Now stay with me here, okay? Because this is really interesting. These things grow to roll around. Its purpose is to roll around, okay? That's how it spreads its seeds and multiplies itself, okay? So they grow in this spherical shape, and they're designed to break. When they dry out, they're designed to break off from the wind and just blow around, okay? So first things first, this thing has incredible faith. As a seed, it doesn't know anything, except that, well, I'm designed to grow this way, in this shape, with this weak stem for some reason, okay? It's designed to live a certain life and to travel, but it doesn't know it yet, okay? And a lot of times, we're like the tumbleweed, but we're like hanging on to the dirt, because it's all we know. We've been in the dark, and we've just grown out of this dirt, so why the heck would we want to leave it? Especially when it's not even us rolling. We don't have the choice. We are totally subject to the wind. The wind could blow us into a ditch, blow us into a river, I don't know. We have no control. But it is our purpose to be blown by the wind, okay? And that's really interesting, and I just couldn't get past this idea, so what was gonna just be a simple video got really deep really fast. It's only after we've lost everything that we're free to do anything. Tyler Durden in Fight Club said that. I seek not my own will, but the will of the Father which hath sent me. Jesus said that. If letting go is truly the path to enlightenment, if you will, what are we letting go of? And if we let go of something, then what do we have? If you think about it, when you let go, it's letting go of attachments, all right? It's letting go of whatever we're clinging to. And that could be worldly possessions, money, cars, and then you fall into the argument of, well, I'm not materialistic. I don't need money, cars, and I got my family and my kids. Is that not attachment? Is that not also a form of attachment? You see the Jedi getting a sense of this concept by eliminating the idea of relationships, especially intimate relationships, because they know that attachment is the path to the dark side. Okay? So letting go of the idea of attachment is a path of the light. Letting go is how you embrace the Force. You saw when Luke was trying to do it himself, trying to control the Force, he failed over and over and over again. Yoda continuously reminded him to let go. Rey, when she's trying to communicate with the Jedi of past, she had to let go. Letting go is the path. But when you let go of something, then what is it that you cling to? If attachment is a dark side, then what is the light side? We just like, there's nothing, we're not attached to anything, we're just blowing around? No, it's the realization of the true thing. So then we get in this idea of the ego, because the ego refuses to let go.
Never lets go.
The ego will cling to anything that gives it power. Identifying with my car, identifying with my bike, identifying with my body. It's this idea of separation that gives us the desire to cling and attach to things, okay? Okay, so now we're getting the idea of attachment related to the ego and letting go being connected to the idea of non-attachment, okay? So if the ego is completely rooted in separation and attaching to things, identifying with things that are separate from other things, acquiring things, this is my girlfriend, this is my car, these things make me who I am and make me happy, separation, right? So the opposite, what's the opposite of separation? Pure connection, pure oneness, okay? Letting go is letting go of the delusion of separation and stepping into the reality that there really is truly only one thing. You can't even use the Force in the sense that Star Wars portrays it. If the Force truly is every cell that makes up who you are, the air between you and everything else, the ground and the earth, then it is the Force. You can't use it because you already are it. But you have the power to interact with it when you come to the realization of what it truly is. So, letting go is letting go of the idea of separation, which is also letting go of the need for attachment, whether it's people, places, things, and stepping into the reality of oneness and the interconnectedness that binds all living things together.
Telling us the will of the Force.
That is what gives a Jedi its power. That is what gives you your power. But you aren't even you, because when you identify with you, that's the idea of separation. You know what I'm saying? But let's just boil this down to simple terms. The Force, God, Prana,
What I think the Hindus call prana.
Allah, Brahman, I don't know what you want to call it, Yahweh, the force that created us and makes us what we are, is living in perfect harmony. And to let go is to live in harmony, like the wind that blows a tumbleweed around. That is its true nature. That is its harmony. If it's blown into a river or into a ditch, it doesn't matter because that was its purpose. Better than hanging on to the dirt like a boat with its sails out ready to sail, but it refuses to lift the anchor. Because, oh, well, but I like the harbor, and the harbor has my cars and my friends and all these things that make me who I am. I don't want to let go of these things because I'm identified with these things. And because you're identified with those things, it keeps you in the idea of separation, which only furthers your suffering. This video is totally off the hook, and I wanted more time to script this and make it well, but I'm out of time, and I committed to upload this tomorrow. So 2,000 views or not, we're doing this. Thank you everyone for watching. It was really fun to philosophize on the idea of this tumbleweed, because it really opens my eyes to letting go and letting my true nature guide me into what I need to do. Because honestly, that is all we truly want, is to connect with our true nature and connect with that force that is guiding us on our true path, our dharma. So we're not having to fight karma all the time.
You believe in karma?
We can talk about that in another video, because this topic is is now fascinating me. The channel might take a turn. We might be going down the spiritual route, my friends.
Too spiritual for my taste.
I was conflicted with the catchphrase "wander into greatness" because I've been using that for some time now. But I've been conflicted because the idea of wandering, I don't like that idea. My ego doesn't like that idea. I don't want to wander around, wander aimless, no goals. I want to set the goal, achieve what I set out to achieve, do everything with pure intention, me, pride, ego. But honestly, do we really have any control of anything? Do you really have control of your heart that's beating, your lungs that are expanding and deflating constantly throughout the day, through the night when you're not even consciously aware of it whatsoever? You don't have a lot of that control. But we can choose to let go of the illusion of control, the illusion of attachment, the illusion of separation, and step into that oneness and be guided by the force to our true potential and expand in power and in love and interconnectedness with the All, the One, the Almighty God and Creator. That is what it means to wander into greatness. Because we are already great, but it is something that we have to discover, right? Rediscover. It's why we're here. That's why we're all here, suffering in this matrix that gives us the idea of separation. So that's what this channel's about, because we need to expand our consciousness, and there is a war on consciousness if you're not already aware of that. And the ego and the dark side are continuously fighting for our attention to take us away from this oneness presence. There's a war on consciousness.
I read it was a spiritual war.
And because of that, I started a club. I'm calling it the War Club. That's right. I got my own fight club.
Join the club, pal. Join the club.
If you want to join, link in the description. But to those of us that choose to let go, to let the wind guide us, to truly wander into greatness and embrace the oneness that is always around us, to truly be one with the force that is already in you, to us I say, wander into greatness. Thank you, my friends. Until next time.
May the force be with us.
It will guide you.
Chips fall where they may.
The body cannot live without the mind.
Could be this is the first day of the rest of your life.
are one with the Force.
All is as the Force wills it.
My leg is asleep and I'm trying to walk out of this field. And to all you that are still watching this video, I'm still living in my truck. And we are going to go to this McDonald's. This McDonald's has free Wi-Fi. And we're going to edit this video. Yes, homeless YouTuber finding oneness and connection with the Force. Ever since I was a kid, this is flashback to my first video I ever uploaded. Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to be a Jedi. Here I go, finding the Force.